The most energetic Saturday of whole year in Greenville, North Carolina.
And this year in 2026, it's going to be April 25th. It can change because it is typically on a Saturday.
Exactly.
So, but if you're currently looking at this research because you're planning to move, or you've probably seen something around like Pirate Fest and you're like, that sounds silly, it might be a college thing, but it's absolutely not a college thing. It is something for the medical center, university, families, we have kids. And this is something that is really just a huge event in our area. And it is what we're going to talk about why you need to know this if you're relocating to the area with your family, and if you are coming in the April area, why you might start seeing cannons firing.
Exactly. Therefore, basically, me and my wife, Alan Victoria Pina, we are local real estate agent in Greenville, Winterville, and Pitt County. And today, we want to give you these insider tips on the Pirate Fest. And what is the Pirate Fest if you have the plan to move to this area? And this is not just a street fair. It's a total takeover from downtown and the town commons in Greenville, North Carolina.
Now, this is the 18th year it's been celebrated this way, but honestly, there's 300-year history beyond that, and it is the gold standard for family event in the Eastern North Carolina area. So if you're in Greenville, you have to understand what is Pirate Fest, and it's not just a Renaissance fair for pirates. That's not what it is. So we're going to talk to you about why you want to go to this, feel like a local, and see why Greenville might be the place for your family.
Exactly. And when you are ready basically to trade that searching phase for moving phase, that's where we are. We and you have gonna have a conversation about every details that needs to be done. Now, before we do that, what we wanted to talk about.
Let's talk about history of piracy in our area. We're not just wearing the pirate hats. If you're moving here, Greenville is the pirate nation because back in 1934, East Carolina adopted it, but it goes much deeper than a college. The infamous Blackbeard himself used to live in Bath, which is a very short drive away. This was an area where in Eastern North Carolina, piracy was just part of our culture. So when you moved here, you're still getting that piracy vibe, the gritty, the fun-loving piracy spirit from 350 years ago. 350, 400 years ago. It is still kind of something here. So Pirate Fest really goes back to our heritage, to where the people in our area have come from. It's loud, it's vibrant, there's a little bit of the ARG area, and it is designed to actually be a family experience.
Exactly. Now we wanted to talk about a little bit of details of this Pirate Fest, which, as we said, is going to be held this year in 2026 in April 25th. Now, at 11 a.m., there's a kickoff, which is the parade is going to happen for this Pirate Fest. And the best way to start this with the parade is that you come and be there present at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And this is basically the showcase of the whole city personality, city of Greenville I'm talking about. And you will see local elementary school, you will see dance troupe, you will see civic groups and historical
Pirate reenactors marching through the streets.
Exactly, to the downtown Greenville, North Carolina. And for family that actually they are looking to relocate to this area, this is the chance to see a social fabric of the city of Greenville, North Carolina.
So it's not just the floats. We're looking at it's the organizations, the coaches, the business owners that are going to be part of your daily life when you live here. And it's 20 minutes. The parades are not that long, but you're going to get high energy community spirit that really kind of sets your tone for the day. Now let's move on with the Pirate Fest post parade. After the parade, we're going to go to the town common and First Street corridor. This is where all the fun stuff happens, to be entirely honest. This is where you have an ongoing park, you have riverfront improvements. The city really does a great job in making sure there is a massive, safe, and walkable festival grounds. Now, for kids, the pirate encampment absolutely matters. This is usually the biggest hit. Like right along the banks of the Tar River, the festival sets up this pirate encampment for the kids. You'll see real life pirates and groups like the Shadow Players who perform full-scale sword fights and fighting and cannon demonstrations. And it's not just a show, it's interactive. Kids really get to talk to the pirates. They get to see the historical gear. They get to talk about the golden age of piracy, so they do get to learn some history. And it does give Greenville a very different vibe, because growing up, there was a lot of patriotic spirit in Boston, and now it's a lot of pirate spirit, and I actually very much enjoy it. Talk to me about the KidZone.
Exactly. Therefore, this was a living history of making Greenville, North Carolina very unique. Now, what we wanted to talk about KidZone. If your kids has energy to burn, the KidZone is your home base. And I know most of the kids, they are so energetic. They can run from the morning to the evening, and tell us about it because we have those little kids too. And it packed actually with the bounce houses, inflatable slides, and interactive games for the kids. And what we love about that, parents actually have dedicated space for the little ones to be, what they gonna do?
Scallywags. My husband doesn't like these pirate words in a safer environment. So basically, you can see that they are really giving an area for the kids. There's also, if your kids are a little older and they might want to walk with you, well, let's talk about the Fine Art Street Fair. Maybe while the kids are being pirates, you have your mom watching them. Maybe you want to walk, or you want to walk by yourself, or you want to take the kids. The Fine Art Street has over 120 Buccaneer traders. This is where artisans, vendors sell their handcrafted jewelry, their pottery, their photography, and they're high quality creators. And it's a great way to see the high quality creative economy that's here in our area. And if you are looking to move into a new home, this is a place where you'll find that unique, one of a kind piece for your wall that really kind of shows off a little bit of the pirate spirit, because you're going to be, you're joining the pirates down here. So this is where the professional, educated population is going to just be looking at local talent and looking at local crafts.
Now we wanted to talk about music, food, and the beer. Basically, you cannot have a festival without great music. Everybody knows about it. And even better, food. That is the most important part of it. The Pirate Fest actually features multiple stages with the live music ranging from the local bluegrass to high energy rock in Greenville, North Carolina. Now look at the basically food. As you know, Eastern North Carolina barbecue, as my wife in many videos said, is a little bit different from
it's vinegar based, exactly. Which is a pride of the region. But if you don't like the barbecue, you'll find local food trucks, vendors, and you can find Greek cuisine or any other classic festival treat that you might be looking for popcorn. We can definitely get that there. Festival fire it stuff. And then also let's talk about beer, because my husband will do that. For the adult or for me, looking for the beer. Now the beer garden, the Cheers garden is a place to be. Obviously we're not taking little kids to this little one section, but you can get local craft brew, local spirits that highlight the downtown brewery scene, and we do have brewery scenes there. So it's a great place to sit, enjoy the music, enjoy your beer, soak in the atmosphere, and then go home if that is what you like to do. Now let's talk about why Greenville makes it easy.
Exactly. Therefore, logistic-wise, we wanted to talk about why Greenville, North Carolina is a great place, because one of the reasons that we really love to always showcase about the Pirate Fest to people that actually relocated into this area is because proves how well the city of Greenville, North Carolina is managed. Basically, they facilitate the parking. The city of the Greenville basically suspend parking enforcement in surface lots or on the street of the events that happening, and they make it incredibly easy for you to go to the downtown Greenville, North Carolina to find a spot without any big city stress.
The other thing to talk about is the Greenway. There's a 9-mile paved Greenway system, and if you do live on it, you don't need a car, and if you if you don't live on it, we do need a car to get there into our designated spot, so we can walk or bike to the festival. And then safety events is something else the city really does take a focus on. They make sure that it's a friendly atmosphere, but there's still presence and make sure that everything is running smoothly. Now let's talk about it. As real estate agents, we love talking about Pirate Fest specifically because it really does showcase our area, and it's very much a celebration area of the very stable economy, local education, healthcare, infrastructure that you'll see. So you'll see 30,000 people or more down enjoying a festival, and you'll see the results of your investments if you actually are moving here, because people really do care about their park, care about their history, care about their neighborhoods, care about the downtown area. Just get to have a little bit fun with our neighbors, and it's not, again, it's an adult thing to get to do. So it really shows that there is a lot of stability when we're moving from out of state and you don't know all the fun stuff to do.
Exactly. And in 2026, basically the community raised $12.2 million for all of these festivals and education for the area in Greenville, North Carolina. Now, let's talk about what is the next topic.
Last thing to talk about, if you're moving in our area, maybe you want to kind of mark that date down that we talked about. You want to walk the streets, you want to enjoy the barbecue, you want to enjoy the Greek food, you want to watch the sword fights, you want to walk and talk to people, because you can see this is not just a place to work, it's a place where actually people live and enjoy living. So there's urban areas, there's natural beauty like River Park North, which is right next to the festival grounds. But in moving to a new place, it is a big leap of faith. So at least if you come, you get to see boots on the ground, get to see and walk and see what people are like. Don't have to go to the college area in order to do that. But then also understanding homes don't have to be on that specific area. You can ride very closely to the festival. And that's where real estate agents come in, because we can really talk to you about the homes that are a little bit away, but you want to have more fun with that way too. So if you are looking, Greenville is one of the best kept secrets in North Carolina. We love it here. It's a great place for your family to really shine and grow. And we have relocated ourselves, so we understand the pains of relocating.
Exactly. Please call us or go to the description below and book an appointment with us. Alan Victoria Pinner, real estate agent in Greenville and Winterville, North Carolina, and Pitt County, of course. And don't forget to look at all of our playlists that we put here for you, everything about the area, Greenville and Winterville. And don't forget to subscribe in our channels. We love to help you, and see you next time.
And you can say ARG. ARG.
ARG.